But what I'm trying to get you to examine here is your relationship to that entity, right?
Yeah.
And we gave that entity a name, the body. And then we gave it an identity, my body. Right?
Yeah.
But as you sit here with your eyes closed, really, when you look at it, you can't say if there is a body, no body, or neither. In fact, you'd say neither, because that's where the center lies. Because you've not used your thoughts, you've not used your memories, you're not using your emotions, you're just experiencing this field as it's coming to you.
And we call it a body.
Which is a perception and an association. Now, next question. If you don't use your thoughts, memories, emotions, perceptions and associations, are you a man, a woman, or neither?
Well, now I would have to say that you're neither, because man is just a name that was given to us. Woman is a name that was given to us, but in all true reality, we came from the earth, and so we are really not man, not woman, we are matter from earth.
Okay.
Is that true?
Yes. Now,
is that true?
Absolutely. Well, let me ask you this. If it's in your experience, it's true. If you believe it from a thought, a perception, a teaching, then it's not true. What do you experience? That's what we're getting to. Now let's try this. Get a sense of your skin.
Okay.
If the surface of your skin and the observer of that surface, if both these two things came from that one thing that you were saying, now you can call it earth, science says it's subatomic particles, then they say there are no subatomic particles. But if all of that is this interaction, what occurs?
Life.
Your skin, the air around your skin, my skin, this whole room is those subatomic particles. What occurs?
An interaction with your body and the universe.
Let me ask you this then. If I'm asking if you are saying that you're only made out of this emptiness or this earth or whatever, this one thing, how far does this emptiness go?
If we're only made only on earth?
If we're made out of emptiness, because form is empty, right?
Yes.
How far is this emptiness going?
To the farthest part of the galaxy, actually.
Yes. So then,
furthest part of the galaxy.
That changes how you look at yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, isn't this a place of so much more peace? And witness from here, what I want you to see from here is the distance. How you are this one thing that is watching all these things. Like you can watch the room, you can watch the body. Right?
Mm-hmm. You can watch the room, you can watch the body. Well, I know you can watch the room, but...
You can see your own body if you look down.
You mean physically, yes.
Yes. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
But you're not it. You're the one that is looking at it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you look at this energy field. Do you feel your energy field as how it enters your feet, how it moves through your hands, how with every breath the energy enters and leaves your body?
Mm-hmm.
You sense that?
Yeah.
But you're not it. You're the one that witnesses it. Now see if you can bring your awareness to your own emotional field. Try that.
So bring my awareness to my own emotional field. Well, I would say that is when I definitely can have, not emotions, but...
No, but you sense how there is in this whole mechanism, this movement, this flutter that happens with emotion.
Right.
You see that?
Yeah.
Now know that you're not it.
You're witnessing the emotion.
Yes. But
I
you're
like
not
that.
getting swayed by it.
I like it.
See, now it doesn't matter. You can witness sadness right here. You can see where the sadness in your life.
Yeah.
You can see where the joy in your life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But you're not getting swayed. Now you're in a place where you're bringing it out. You're saying, I want the joy to come, and it'll come. But what was happening earlier, the sadness would come and it'd take you with it.
Right. But you say, I want the joy to come, I want this to come, I want that to come.
Then you get into
witness
the
it.
stuff of the mind.
Then you start witnessing it.
No, then when you want, then is the mind attaching to power and pleasure. So witness that. Witness the place where the thoughts come out.
Okay. Out of the brain.
Well, that's what you heard.
That's what we heard, right? That's what we heard.
That's what I
heard. The brain is the mechanism that makes the body tick.
No, but you
But it's
see
really
here,
air and
here
blood.
all we're looking at is the witness, that is witnessing, which is this I-ness. I am. We've already understood that we cannot say for sure that I am this or that. And I am is witnessing, and it is able also, amongst these things, it is able to witness the body, it is able to witness the emotions, it is able to witness the energy body, it is able to witness how thoughts form in the mind, coalesce and move. Yes,
I am is able to witness these things.
isn't it?
That's funny because, not funny, but that's interesting because that's what God said. They asked him, who are you? And he says, I am. Right?
Yes. And then now from this I am we function. Now that flips the script, because now we're no longer reacting but we're acting. And having done all this work in film, let's put it like this. This very famous actor from Bollywood, he went to meet my master. So he says, listen, I don't have time for meditation, I got 4 movies to make. He was number 1 in Bollywood,
Yeah.
He was like Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt together.
Oh, wow.
Because in Bollywood, if you have an icon, major,
Yeah.
So, and so he goes to meet the master. He says, I don't have time. So the master says, oh, you don't need time. Let me ask you something. He says, what? For you, it's very easy. He says, when you act, the master tells him, you act like it's real. He says, yeah, of course. That's why I'm the best in Bollywood. I act like it's real. He says, good. When you go out into the world today, you know that you're acting. How are you going to act now? You see that? Now what makes a good actor?
Are you asking me that?
Yeah, someone who is not attached to their personality.
Right, because they can change personalities and
Anytime.
create different roles.
That's what this work is giving you the freedom to understand that you're not your personality.
Right.
That all those likes and dislikes of the past have nothing to do with now. Maybe they have some tendencies, right?
Right.
But why get attached to them? Move on.
Right. You must.
You will if you're supposed to.
Yes.
So-
You're right. It's very powerful right there. That was very powerful.
So that's, that's what I like to share. I like to share this little bit. I learned to meditate when I was 5.
Yes.
And you can't really learn to meditate. It's just kind of like this place in yourself. And it's this place we are in right now.
Yes.
We're talking, we're no longer in some fancy sort of pose or anything.
Right.
But we are both in a place where we've gone, where we are witnessing. And we're witnessing the mechanism, and we're witnessing the flow, and we're still in that witnessing. Right? And then everything tastes so much better.
Ah, that's deep. When you understand that you are a witness of everything that's happening in this mechanism, then you're living.
You're always living, but then you're living free.
You're living free.
Because then those emotions or that mind aren't wagging the dog anymore.
Right. So you should move through life understanding
Yeah.
that you are a witness.
Well, there's a poem that I wrote looking into the eyes of a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
But it speaks to all of this at all times. Because it speaks to how we relate with our identity and how...
So there's a poem you said?
Yeah, a little poem.
Okay.
3 lines maybe. Looking in your eyes with eyes that are not mine anymore. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Your beauty blooms as I let go. Beyond judgments and fantasies, this is our reality. So understand that you can relate to that poem in looking in anyone's eyes, or in particular in looking into the eyes of a woman. If you look into the eyes of a woman and you look in with your identity, then you're limiting her beauty because you're bringing your own judgments, your own perceptions into it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But if we are able to stay with life and look into someone's eyes with eyes that are not ours, like there is no identity. There's so much more to receive because I got myself out of the way.
That's deep. That is really deep.
So now you see what we were talking about with stripper pole of eye.
Right.
So how the mind is always kind of going around that and not taking it this.
Right.
And now that we're in a calmer place, let's revisit what we discussed so we can summarize it, because in that wild LA place we were kind of all over the place, right?
Right over there, yeah.
Yes, so we'll just sort of describe what is going on here.
Okay.
Yes, we start from the scratch.
Okay.
So my name is Apurve.
Okay.
I was born in India. I don't say I'm from India because I'd much rather say I'm from God or I'm from a place I don't even understand or know.
Yes.
Essentially, I'm the same thing as you. We're both human beings. 99% of our genetics is almost the same. We have the same needs, wants, likes, this, that, and everything. So, we're together. You and I, and you and I, and all of us.
That's right.
Now, in this particular flow, the work that I've been led to do relates to natural medicine and bringing about an intersection between what we know from the realms of natural medicine, quantum physics, and yoga.
And what was the last one?
And yoga.
Yoga.
What we call yoga, but yoga.
Yoga.
And
yoga.
Yoga and Vedas. And
say the last one. Vedas?
Yeah, Vedas are the ancient texts. You were talking about the special space shuttle that you were mentioning.
The Vimana Shastra.
Vimana Shastra.
4,000 year text from India.
The book on the flights.
That's correct.
On the aircraft.